There are two recipes which I miss a lot. One is soup, that is tomato soup. Tomato soup is everybody's favorite, but there are two kinds of tomato soup. One is a hotel, five-star hotel soup. One is a railway station soup. And the railway station soup, they don't even add tomatoes. They make a liquidy thing, they give the sourness with the tamarind juice and they add color. They add some pepper and hot liquid they give in small cups and people just love it. Soup is such a wholesome, nutritious meal. Make it and you will feel good. Especially when you want to lose weight, soup is the best way to do it. For making tomato soup, roughly cut the tomatoes. In water, add the tomato pieces, add 1 or 2 pieces of capsicum, that will give a very nice flavor. Usually, I always add leeks. If you don't have leeks, even scallions, that is spring onions. In this, add some pepper, onion, and you can also add some crushed garlic. So, everybody does their own way. A lot of people, they just make it with the tomatoes. In the hotels, when I make soup for myself, I always use chicken stock. If you guys want to, you can do that. Tomatoes, mushrooms naturally have umami flavor. That is why the soups without even stock will taste good. I have boiled these tomatoes for some time. Now, we're going to mash them. So you take any masher. So this is how you will get a nice, perfect soup. You can also put it in a blender. Use a strainer like this and strain it. Then we're going to fix the tomato soup and how we are going to get that basil. I'm going to use our deshi basil. Our Indian tulsi patta, I've already plucked some of these leaves and this will give the amazing taste for your tomato soup. Look at this nice tomato extract. In the hotels, we always have to add food color because every time you want to get that nice color. At home, you can avoid it. So now, in a pan, add butter while it is getting hot. In this, add some Maida, that is all-purpose flour. Why do we need to do this? Because you want to give nice, consistency where all the ingredients are nicely mixed up. So that you can achieve it by using Maida, that is all-purpose flour. Till the flour is slightly colored. And flour getting cooked in this butter will get rid of the raw flavor. This method of cooking the flour, it's called roux. And in all the soups pretty much around the world, they do it. So in this, add the tomato extract and make sure that there are no lumps. And this will get the thickening and the texture. In this, add pinch of sugar and salt. Also add very little of white pepper powder. Usually, it's given on the table, but if you want to add a little bit of white pepper powder. When the soup comes to a nice boil, now we're going to add the cream. So cream is optional. Some people just like it like this. So here is the cream. In this, add some tomato soup because if you put this cream into hot tomato soup, obviously it will curdle. So first mix this. So this is kind of tempering. So now we have tempered this cream. Add this into the soup and look at this. The beautiful, nice, silky texture you get, that should be enough. In this, I'm going to add some basil, but this is my regular tulsi patta. What you have in your backyard, this is called holy basil. The one what they use for mainly cooking, the bigger leaves, you can add it. If you don't have it, you can use the regular tulsi patta. That's it. You have this fantastic soup. Just bring it to a boil and then we're going to serve. The soup is ready. Aha, look at this. This should be the beautiful color for the tomato soup. Natural and beautiful. Even after adding cream, it looks so beautiful. And along with a little bit of basil, the aroma is just fantastic. On top of this, usually what we do is very lightly, we get the spoon close, then we add a little bit of cream just to give it a good look. In this, add few croutons, and you can also make these croutons at home by leftover bread, cut into small pieces and fry like this. And the soup, I miss this so much. The soup is fantastic. Queen Victoria is partying with other queens while so-called husbands are cooking at home. So we talk on the phone, we exchange recipes. So enjoy tomato soup. I want you to share your fondest memories about tomato soup. If you did not drink tomato soup, if you have not served tomato soup for your kids, make this week and serve them. Each crouton, I pick it up, have that nice crunch, then finish it and add some more croutons and continue. My God. One of these days, I'm going to show you Very cheap railway tomato soup also, and if you demand it, I'll make it. Another recipe which I fondly miss, and when it is made, everybody loves it. That is chicken lollipops. Chicken lollipop is made with this part of the wing, this part of the wing. This part of the wing has single bone, this part of the wing has two bones. So one of the bone needs to be removed and squeezed out. So this part of the thing has two bones, this part has, all you need to do is just on this side and this side, trim it. Take the knife and scrape it. And sometimes you see this part very big. That is because we make a mince of the chicken and put it here and then cover it up. So then you get a big wing. But small wing, you can easily do it. All these wings are ready. Unfortunately, the skin of this wing is removed. With the skin, it is even more tastier and better. It is actually a lot more juicier. Since these lollipops are a little bit small without skin, I am going to give it a panko bread coating and do it. It is a panko bread which is available in the market and it gives a very nice crunchy texture. So first we are going to marinate this. In this we are going to add the chili sauce and little bit of soya sauce. Not too much. Slightly dilute it with little water. Add pepper powder and Indianizing it little bit of coriander powder. Mix this. Do not add salt yet, okay? Because soya sauce and chili sauce has salt. In this add little bit of all-purpose flour and a little bit about corn flour. First mix all of this. Now add little water and make it into a kind of a paste like this. So this will be great coating. Now take this chicken lollipops, just make sure you coat well. Coat this like this, and this is a very nice thin coating, but the salt, the flavor, everything will get into the chicken lollipops. That is what we want. Look at this, very simple, and that's how you do rest of them. The reason why I added little bit of all-purpose flour is so that it gives a very nice coating, and especially when you are adding some nice panko breads. Very light coating should be good enough. Shake away any extra breadcrumbs and on a medium hot oil fry them. So look at this, as if nice ice flakes on this. This is the panko bread. Even after frying, it doesn't get darkened much faster, so that you can achieve nice golden color. And when you fry them, you should fry them around 7 to 8 minutes. That means they are cooked from inside very well. Now, after like 7-8 minutes, you will get this golden color. That means the chicken inside is nice and cooked, and these actually, because of the bread coating, they become slightly bigger. So that should be good. And put it on a paper towel, so extra oil, whatever is there, will come off, and then we're going to serve them nice and hot, just so that the guest can eat it easily. We just take a silo foil. You can also do it before frying, but I always at home I prefer to do it afterwards. The panko bread itself will give that nice crunch, and the chicken inside is nice and juicy. Anyway, these are just starters. The next recipe, we're going to make some biryani, but I hope you will enjoy today's tomato soup and also simple tasty lollipops. In the last 3 months, we did not make the lollipops, but another excuse to show a video for you. Make it, eat it, and when you eat the best of the best food, you got to do ding chick, ding chick, ding chick.
We can't stop.